Hey guys, I'm Melissa and you're watching Simple or Not Kitchen. Here in Simple or Not Kitchen, we review online cooking videos as well as kitchen tips and tricks in hopes of making your life in the kitchen just a little bit easier.
And today we are making some simple flavored butters. We're making a zesty lemon butter and an easy garlic butter. And we're going to add these butters to a butterboard. And you might be saying, well, what's a butterboard? A butterboard is like a charcuterie board, only it features butter, flavored butters or unflavored, different styles or varieties of butter. So our butterboard is going to feature flavored butters rather than different varieties of butter. And we're just starting with some simple store-bought butter, although you can also make your own butter. I also have another video that shows you some simple ways to make your own butter at home. To make our zesty lemon butter, we're going to start with 1 stick of unsalted butter, and we're going to add a splash of lemon juice to this. I'm adding about a tablespoon, but you can adjust it according to your own taste. Then we're going to add a pinch of fresh lemon and lime zest. You can adjust this according to your own taste. Then we're going to take a fork and we're just going to mash this all together. This is much easier to do if your butter is nice and soft. You could also use an electric beater to do this as well to give your butter a more whipped consistency, or you could do it in your stand mixer as well. But we're just going to use a fork, and we're going to add a little bit of salt because we are using unsalted butter. This also is something that you want to do according to your taste, and so we're just using about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I don't like my butter too salty. Then we're going to give it a quick taste and adjust the salt or the lemon if we need to. And this one tastes pretty good, so we're going to go ahead and transfer it to a serving container. And then we're going to get started on our garlic herb butter. And making our garlic butter is very similar to the way we made our lemon butter. We're going to start with 1 stick of butter. We're going to add just a little bit of salt, just a hint of salt. Then we're going to add a little bit of herbs to this to give it a little bit of flavor. You can use whichever herb combination you like. I'm using a little bit of basil, parsley, and tarragon. And then we're going to add some minced garlic to the mixture. I'm adding about 1 tablespoon. Again, you can adjust it according to the amount of garlickiness that you want. And then we're going to go ahead and just mix it up. Again, we're using a fork because our butter is nice and soft, but if you want it to have a more whipped consistency, you could use some electric beaters. As well as using these butters for a butterboard, they're also excellent in cooking. Both would be really good for seasoning chicken or fish or beef or, even a broth. They're super delicious, but we are going to use ours right now on a butterboard. They are super good on bread. And the garlic butter, of course, is great on garlic bread as well. So building a butterboard is very similar to building a charcuterie board. We're going to go ahead and just arrange our butter so that they look nice and pretty. And some people like to do their butterboards with different varieties of butter and only butter as well. But we're going to add a little bit of jelly as well because bread and crackers are also the star of this show. And here's our bread. We have a few different styles of bread and toast and crackers that we are serving with this butterboard. You can add some vegetables, some meats and salamis with this as well. Whatever you want to add to your butterboard, as long as butter is the star of the show. So butterboards are just a fun and different take on a charcuterie board, a little bit different, and you can have fun with it. You can mix up the different kinds of butter. Some nice European butters would be nice on here, mixed with maybe some homemade butters as well. Have fun with it. There are no rules, just add what you like. And if you try any of these recipes or you make your own butterboard and put a different twist on it, let me know how it turned out. I'd love to hear from you. And thank you so much for watching Simple or Not Kitchen. More recipes, articles, and video are online at PenelCentral.com.